I don't take guns from the gang. I don't take dirty money from the gang. I take nothing. I don't go on jobs with the gang.
I was mentioning here, like people, most people will, for like your case, for example, you probably just don't care. Like
I don't give a fuck, bro. Because listen, I know what I like to do in the city, and I'll be honest. At the end of the day, like I'm here to have the boys back, and over the years, I ran weed, right? So like I always had that aspect of things to do. Now I feel like I'm a free man. I got the boys back whenever they need me, right? But not with this 20% monetary grind for the gang bullshit. Like that's not why I'm here, and it's never been why I've been here. So if that ends up being a problem, then someone can talk to me about it. But like you ain't gonna see me forthcoming, opening my pockets, being like, "Hey, take my money. I just grinded all this money for you." Like dog. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, but like don't think about it that way. Just think about it like you go do your thing, whatever you want to do, and then you just throw in your 20%, right?
No,
it's not like you got to go out of your way.
No,
to grind
I'm not
money.
gonna think that way. Stop trying to make me think differently. Stop saying that to me, dude. I'm telling you how it's gonna be, and I'm not budging on that.
Yeah,
shit.
but your mentality is like you're going to grind for the 20%. That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna what?
It sounds like when you're talking about grinding out this money, it sounds like you're grinding for the 20% versus just doing your thing.
Brother, I'm not shaving off anything that I'm doing for the gang right now. Like that's not happening. Again,
Oh, no, that's crazy.
I put in fucking hella time and gave a fucking functional operating weed system to somebody who got rich as fuck off of it, and I took nothing. I don't give a fuck. Like.
Yeah, but like so have the others. Batar and Chris have set up these crazy material operations with so many people involved on the bottom end. They don't get anything from the boys from it, but they're still putting in their money.
Okay, they can do that.
What I'm saying is like what you're talking about is like it's like what I've done for you 7 months ago, but like recently, you know what I mean? That's the.
I know, and so I don't really like the concept of a "what have you done for me lately" fucking mindset. I don't think it's fucking healthy. So we're looking at it from two opposite perspectives, and I'm not here for that shit. So again. Like, I'm not here for that shit. And that's fine. Listen, it's business as usual for me because, again, my footprint and what I do has never, like, interrupted what the gang's doing or, like, the gang has never needed me. Like, I was brought into the gang, bro, because they wanted me around. Bobby and Taco and some of the boys, like, spoke up and, like, you know, basically put it out like, this dude's been helping us for a long-ass time. Bring him in, you know? And it was done without even a question, right? I didn't ask to be in the gang. Like, I didn't I'm not, dog. You gotta understand the way I operate.
Yeah, but you're also describing a scenario that, like,
you gotta
a lot of
understand the way I
people
operate.
have also gone to. Like, it's not like a unique scenario, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure 90% of these people that are also in the group now also didn't go and ask to be like, go up to your head and be like, hey, can I be Chang Gang? No, they just got brought in naturally and organically.
Yeah, yes and no. But like, yeah, you're right. But listen,
I'm just saying, like, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily point blame towards one person for like the group operating this way. It's more or less we're just kind of adjusting to how the city runs.
Listen, the fact that I'm not doing any gang-related shit, and you're sitting here saying that I should be giving 20% of what I'm doing to the gang is crazy.
Well, I mean, like,
that's insane.
Yeah, but like,
you're insane.
The
for
whole
that.
point of that
you're
gang
nuts
fund
for that, bro.
is
You're nuts for that.
The whole point of that gang fund is so when you do want to get into things like big gang operations, we can go.
Sure, when that time comes, I'll cross that bridge. But I'm not at that point. So like, nobody's like, what are you even talking about? You know, in the context of me, like, I just feel like you forget who you're talking to. You know what I mean? Also, like,
our food stall is closed.
Oh yeah, I mean, who's around today to run it?
A
few people got hired, but like, it's also fucking early in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, it's like, listen, on my end, it's like, I'm gonna get in where I fit in, and if I feel like I'm doing some shit that is tied into the gang needing something from me, then I'll provide. But that's not happening right now, and they're not getting anything from me just trying to come back and get my footing in the city. Like, you're crazy. So I'm gonna keep, and listen, if we keep having this conversation, you're gonna be getting called crazy a lot because I ain't changing my mind on that shit.
Hey man, we don't want to have to jump you every
You're
week.
You're the only one that's like even on my ass. No one else is bugging me about this shit. Like, you're the only one that,
yeah,
like,
because
really
no one else is gonna bug you because everyone else is trying to do their own thing and nobody else cares.
Why do you care?
I mean, it just came up in conversation, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. It's like
I'm just trying to explain it to you because I don't know. I don't know if you had the full understanding of like how everything works. So it's more or less trying to like explain.
I think that you think that that's this thing you have to explain to me like it's some complicated thing. It's really not. I do understand, and it doesn't change my mind. My understanding of it doesn't change my mind.
That's fair. I'm just letting you know, like, that's kind of where we're at in the group,
You're also, I feel like you're speaking for other people right now when you say it like that too. So that's something that you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself on that too. So
this is how my explanation was given to me, right? Is that these things are used to pay for things like bills, for large fines. If things go wrong for people, we don't have to have people go out of pocket.
So my Packer work is going to subsidize people's fines. That's crazy.
Nah, you said before you're not going to do the Packer stuff, but when you start getting into like actual legal stuff, you'll put 20% of that. At least that's what you said
if
last.
I'm grouped up with the boys and it's like some group shit that we're doing together, but if I'm on my own shit, doing my own thing, like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? So check yourself.
The whole point is so we don't go into pockets, our own pockets for stuff. We can just
everyone's in everyone's pockets. That's what I'm saying right now. So that's crazy.
Yeah, if you're in the weed game.
Yeah, well, exactly. And so again, it was brought up yesterday that like, yo, I would like to pass the weed game off to you if you're interested. I said yes, only if I'm able to just do what I do and provide. And I've always done it in a way where the gang makes hella money and I barely make anything. And it's always been a meme in the past. Chodie, why are you so broke? Why are you so fucking broke, Chodie? Because I don't fucking charge people for weed. Usually I charge people like baby money to keep like the supplies that I need to do it. Right? It's always been that way, and it's always been a meme. Hey, Chodie, why you broke? Why you broke? So I put it out there. Listen, if people let me get back to that, I'm down to take it back over. But if people don't trust me to do what I've done over the years, then I don't want it. I don't want it. So, and you're gonna see that bleed into like a lot of what I'm doing in the city. Like, listen, I don't want people up my ass micromanaging what I do. I'm a fucking grown ass man. All right? I don't need that. So. If anybody feels like that's gonna be the vibe, outside of like some jokey shit, a jokey little meeting where we're all just fucking laughing and fucking with each other, like I don't mind that. Again, like I said, but on a real level, I'm not buying into that mentality, bro. It's just not gonna happen from my perspective. I'm gonna do what I do. All right.
So who would be doing weed stuff? Would it be you and Pigeon?
If Pigeon wants to keep doing it, then yeah. I mean, I'd be down. I mean, Pigeon. Listen, keep in mind. Pigeon was on the outside looking in, and I brought him in because everybody was fucking basically ignoring the motherfucker to do the weed stuff early on. So I brought Pigeon in whenever we were just kicking this shit off, whenever we were getting the house and building it out. And I did that because I like working with Pigeon. Pigeon is my dog. Pigeon is my homie. So I'm down to be hand in hand with Pigeon on that shit if that's what he wants to do. I don't know what Pigeon wants to do because every time I see him, he's running around, fucking, honestly, running from someone probably trying to fuck him up. Like, honestly, I think yesterday Kay was trying to kill him. Something like that. I don't know.